Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
What's up, Energizer? It is I, Spencer Jones, the Prince of Positivity, here with you in another episode of the Daily Energize. Thank you so much for hopping in and joining me. You know what? Let's just hop into today's episode and dig right in. Because this one, you probably have heard about this. I might have talked about it before. Again, 800 some episodes, we probably have. But one we don't talk too much about, and that is your love language. How do you like to be shown love? How do you feel love? What really resonates with you? Now, they did the study and found these 5 different love languages. And there might be other ones that people have found and, subcategories and all that stuff. But some of the more commonly agreed upon ones are these 5 love languages. They are quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, and acts of service. Now, again, there could be other subcategories and different ones. But what are ways that you like to be shown love, that your spouse or your significant other shows you love, that they love you, that they respect you, that they care for you. Now, the thing is, we often think of love languages in the romantic way, right? How can I show you that I romantically love you, right? That you matter to me? Well, maybe it's spending quality time with that person, right? The phones are away, or you're just there hanging out. And maybe in quality time, just sitting there watching TV together, right? That's something. Or is it hearing words of affirmation? Hey, you're beautiful. I appreciate you. I love you. What about physical touch, right? Just holding hands together, getting a shoulder, or foot rub, other things. Receiving gifts. Little random gifts here, or maybe not random, it's just receiving little gifts. And those gifts could be monetary, have monetary value or not. But receiving gifts could be one way that you like to receive love. Or acts of service. People doing things for you and in your name. Like it could be making you a sandwich or delivering you a coffee. It could be a gift and an act of service in a sense. Or volunteering or donating something in your name. There's all these these 5 different love languages and different ways that we could take them. When I first heard about this, and you can go online and do a quiz. There's lots of free places you could do quizzes on these, and you could see which ones are your top love languages. For me, it's physical touch and words of affirmation. Those 2 are really big for me. Just hearing compliments, hearing those things helps me know that, hey, people care about me. And the physical touch. But I love all of them. Receiving gifts is amazing. Quality time is great. And acts of service is beautiful too. But physical touch and the words of affirmation are my top ones. So once I know how I like to receive love and appreciation, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, if we remove that romantic side of it, it's just ways that we are shown that, hey, people care for us, that they appreciate us. So, yeah, it could be your spouse or a significant other, but it could be your kids, it could be friends, it could be coworkers, it could be strangers. But if you know how you like to receive love and appreciation, then you know what you value more or put a little more weight on. And you can also tell people, hey, I like this. When you do this, when you bring me a cup of coffee, I really appreciate that, right? It's receiving gifts and acts of service that really mean a lot. But many times we don't even know what our own are. So when people are trying to be nice to us, do things, they might be doing one of the others, but it's not hitting us as deeply as it could. But you could share with them, hey, this is what I really like. And then they know. But what I found is one of the biggest and real strengths of these love languages, knowing yours, yes, but knowing what another person's love language is, especially someone who's important to you in your life. So for Katie, her love languages are not physical touch. It's not necessarily words of affirmation, although it's higher up there. for Katie, it's receiving gifts and quality time. Those are the two bigger ones for her, followed by words of affirmation, acts of service, and last is physical touch for Katie. So before I knew these things, and I see so many people doing this, that we try to give love, we try to show appreciation and support of others in the way we like to receive it, right? So in our love languages, so I was trying to show Katie, hey, I love you, I appreciate you, with words of affirmation and physical touch. Well, those are great, and I'm sure she appreciated them, but they didn't hit nearly as deep as when I gave her a random gift or I spent quality time with her. Once I started to intentionally speak her love languages to her and offer those things to her, that's when some magic happened. That's when we were able to get a stronger, deeper connection. That's when we were able to really show and feel in a deeper way that we were loved by one another. Not that we didn't know before, but it was just deeper. And so one thing I really try to do is I try to figure out, especially the people in my inner circle, but even outside of those, in the other circles outside of it, what are their love languages? How do they like to be shown that they are appreciated? Is it quality time? Is it words of affirmation? Is it physical touch? Is it receiving gifts? Is it active service? How can I show them that I appreciate them? Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anything. How do you like to receive love and appreciation? How does someone else do it? And when you can intentionally not just give it the way you like it somebody else, but in the way that they receive it, it's truly, truly impactful. So something to think about as you go throughout the day. And I invite you to see if you can figure out what your love languages are and the person that matters to you, right? A person that matters to you. It could be one person, it could be many people. But pick one and see what their love languages are, if you can figure that out. Or have them take one of those quizzes, and that way you know as well. All right, that's all I got for today. Thank you for hopping in, being here, shine your beautiful light with the world. And until next time, I will catch you later.